Berated B-rated movies. Welcome to Berated B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Brian.
And tonight we have with us a familiar voice.
Right.
Guest berater, Garrett.
AKA Booby.
Booby.
Okay. I know, I've been thinking, like, ever since you said Garrett was coming to this episode, I was like, dude, what can we call him? Like, a resident berater?
He at this point, I feel like he is. You are resident.
Right,
I don't want to talk about you in the third person.
A common.
You are resident status at this point.
Right. Oh, thank you.
Like
on my way to being attending.
Yeah,
it's one of those ones where, like, if I come over to your house and I was like, "Hey, Anthony, can I have a drink?" and you're just like, "Yeah, go get it." Like, I'm no longer a guest in your house. Like, you know where my cups are, you know where my liquor is. Like, go do it yourself.
But okay, so how comfortable is too comfortable? Because I won't say who it is. But we had somebody over here, and they said they were hungry. So they just went in our kitchen and made some ramen. Not like, can I go into your kitchen and make some ramen? Just, I'm going to go, or just like get up, go in the kitchen.
I don't know, man.
And make some ramen.
That's kind of iffy, you know? Because, I mean, I don't know. We've known each other for a while.
What was that, Garrett?
That's just reminiscent of something like Kramer would do.
Yes. So we have people that we know. It's not us that they do it to, but we know people, and they have, like, their neighbors do that. We'll just, you know, they'll be sitting there watching a movie like a family. All of a sudden they'll hear the door open up behind them. They'll look. Somebody just goes into their house, opens their fridge, takes out all their water, and leaves. And you're just like, what the fuck? And so they start adding up the bills. And they're like, dude, like, our electricity bill, our food bill, our water, like, all this shit has been going up and up and up and up and up. And so it's like, say something to them, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, even, like, if you come over to my house, like, you know where my pantry is. Okay, go to the pantry and get some shit. But I think it's kind of weird if you just come over to my house and you're just like, all right, I'm going to open up my fridge and I'm going to make a sandwich, and you get all the meat and cheese and mayonnaise and mustard and bread and everything.
Yeah.
You know, for them to start making
like we even
a meal,
like looked at each other. Well,
that's
pretty
I'm
going to be non-specific. It's very, very non-specific. Well, they were doing it and we're like, not polite enough, or so polite that we weren't going to, like.
I think if it's family, it's okay. Like blood family. So, you know, but if it's just like me and you, we're just friends. Yeah, I'm comfortable, but I wouldn't, you know, I'd ask first.
Yeah.
You know, but speaking of ramen, I got a pretty funny story about that. So I hung out with some bad crowd when I was younger. Right. So one of our friends just was released from jail, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this on this podcast before. Have you ever heard of a prison burrito?
I think you did mention this.
Right?
It sounds
familiar.
Like, oh, shit. Yes. So yeah, we go to a house party to celebrate our friend getting out of jail because he'd been there for like a while, and he opens up a ramen packet. So you crumble the noodles all up. Then you put the seasoning in it. Then you put water into it. Then you just hold it like a cup. And then the water will eventually make the noodles soft. And then you can just, like, drink it out of it. It's called a prison burrito. And we're just like, you know, you have fucking a pot and pan and bowls, all that shit right now. Hot water. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? He's like, it's pretty good. And we're just like, man. Then I think we left. We're just like, all right, man.
Like, I'm good.
Prison's changed you, bro. Fucking left.
That's a bridge too far.
Right? All right, guys. I got chicken, shrimp, pork, soy sauce flavored prison burritos. What do you guys want?
Not a prison burrito.
Dude.
That's what I would like.
Anthony, I'm going to have to, you got to try one, man.
No, thank you.
By our next episode, you got to make yourself a prison burrito.
You could make yourself like a suicide prison burrito where you open up a bunch of ramens only to get the flavor packets and use all of the flavor packets in a single burrito.
God, that would be your sodium level would be so fucking high.
Oh my god! Yeah, I was about to say, like, isn't all the salt in like a ramen is in the seasoning?
Yeah,
like it's all there because the noodle is just noodle.
So
yeah.
No, not a suicide.
I've opened up ramen packets, like even at my house, and my kid like got all scared. So I opened up the ramen packets, and then I've taken the seasoning out and used that seasoning to make like fried rice or like rice or something like that.
Yeah,
And so he asked us a while ago. He's like, "Can I have some ramen?" We're like, yeah. He's like, "But not the ones that Dad opened up and took the flavor out." And I was like, "God, no kidding! Like what? I was going to give you some boiled water and noodles with no flavor? Like, what the hell kind of kid have I raised? Like, where have I gone so wrong as a dad where he's like, Dad gave me just boiled noodles for dinner." What? CPS is going to, again, anybody who working for CPS listens to our podcast, they're going to be like, send somebody over to the house right now. This is not a drill.
Yeah.
Boiled fucking noodles. But then I could be like, oh, I don't want it to be too hot, Liam. Just hold the fucking bag like this and do a prison burrito. Put it in like a koozie. That would be so gross.
Especially
it sounds like
metal. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done.
I was just going to say, it sounds like a lot of people that lived through the Great Depression, they can tell these absolutely horrible stories to their family, and they're like legit horrible. But like millennials are going to have grandchildren someday, and their grandchildren will be like, "What have you lived through?" And it's going to be like, "Oh, during 2009, during the recession, we didn't have flavored ramen. It was just boiled noodles."
Yeah, it tastes like air. And our air quality was bad that year.
I mean, like, I know my dad he'd be okay with me talking about this. It's not too much of an overshare. He's talked about how he was like one of 9 kids, and he was like in their house it was like there was nothing flavorful.
God,
like that was like you would like. What was it for sandwiches? You would have mayonnaise.
Jesus.
And that's it for your sandwich. Like, but that was
bread
it.
And mayonnaise?
Like a mayonnaise and, whatever your meat and cheese is. But there was never any like,
spicy.
no mustard, no extra condiments. They just couldn't afford it.
Oh, okay.
What?
So he was like, when he met my mom.
Cheaper than mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But it's gross.
Yeah, when he met my mom cooked everything, flavorful and spicy, and it was like a world changer.
Instantly. From the first time, he didn't even see your mom. He just smelled what she was cooking first. And he's like, "What the hell is that?" And then that's when he fell in love.
Yeah,
dude. Then your dad just got an instant a membership to Popeye's spicy chicken.
No, my dad still doesn't like spicy.
What?
No, he doesn't.
Well, there's a different, there's some food that if the spice is good, it's all right. But the food where it's just spicy and it burns your mouth and you're sweating. I have a friend, every time we go to a Thai restaurant, he's like, spicy level 10. I was like, Jesus.
Do you hate your stomach?
Right? Why is it going to fill in 8 hours? We're like, we like some spice. We'll say spice too. But you know what? Honestly, there's a restaurant out here. And it's a very authentic Chinese restaurant, but that's kind of weird because when we were in China, their food wasn't spicy like it is. So we went to this restaurant out here in Vegas. And it's supposed to be authentic Chinese food and everything like that. Everything was fucking spicy. They literally had a thing called a chili chicken. It was just chicken tossing chili flakes and chili in it, everything like that. And I was like, I got an 8-year-old kid. What the fuck is he supposed to eat? Everything was spicy this, chili this, habanero this, Saskatchewan chili this. And you're just like, fuck, but it was goddamn delicious though. It was freaking delicious, But yeah.
I once went to a farmer's market and bought 2 bags of like, I don't know, like super bougie ghost chili pepper jerky.
Ooh.
And I ate all of it, and then just immediately following that, I ate a bag of kale chips.
What?
And I don't know if I think I was having the munchies that night or something. And the next morning, the combination of the two of those led to
your toilet exploding.
Just some time spent offering much payment to the Porcelain King.
Lava butt.
Yeah. God. Yeah. I had the ring sting.
I swear, and everybody says like your taste buds change every,
Oh yeah.
Like when I was a kid. Oh, when I was a kid, and born and raised in California, we would go and we'd buy like the bags of like Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and we just like destroy that thing,
Mm-hmm.
And now, like as an adult, like I eat one or two, and I'm just like, these are kind of spicy, and like I really don't even like them,
Well, yeah, like hot has to have a flavor to it.
Yeah, like, it's something so I don't know, man.
Because you're not 20 anymore.
It's just something. I don't know. My wife, she said that when she was pregnant, her taste buds changed really, really dramatically. She said that some pizza sauces were spicy. I'm like, all right, that's weird. And she never had any of those cravings like, quote, normal pregnancy goes. Or like, I don't know, fucking pickles and ice cream or something disgusting
no
like that.
weird cravings, yeah. I don't think Betty had any of those either.
Yeah, so she said that the funny thing was she went to work and somebody brought in like those generic piece of shit chocolates like that are like a penny a chocolate or something. And she said she remembers sitting there and she ate one. She's like, this is the best chocolate I've ever had in my life. A couple pieces was like, this is so fucking good. Like, loved it. She's like, so I knew that something was going on because she's like, damn well that chocolate wasn't good.
No.
But for some reason, she was like, this is amazing.
There's a reason it's a penny.
Yeah. So, but what we got going on tonight?
Oh, yeah. We got to get down to business.
Right.
We are watching the last Christmas movie for our month, Once Upon a Time at Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Directed by Paul Tanter and starring Simon Phillips as the killer Saint Nick.
I mean, he's pretty cool.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
You got to talk to him.
Yeah, I did. I spoke with him, and it was pretty awesome.
You spoke to both of them
at the same time. It's really weird. No, great guys. Hilarious.
Well, so have you watched the trailer for this yet, Garrett?
I didn't watch the trailer, but when I was looking at the thumbnails here in Amazon, something is familiar to me. So I may have seen this before, but I don't. It's been a while.
Yeah. So, I mean, full admission, we probably should say we've seen this because we did the interview already.
Did we release the interview already?
Interview will be released next month on. Oh, that's the other thing. If you start to notice that you are not seeing interviews on our berated B-rated movies podcast, don't worry, they still exist.
Calm your pants. Hakuna your tatas.
Because now, drumroll, we have a new podcast just for interviews and conversations called Berated B-rated Conversations. And that will be starting January 4th of next year with the Marcus Massey interview from The Killing Tree.
Should we go conversations or should we say chat?
I want to go with conversation because chat, I don't know.
Chat's that stuff you put underneath your sod. Not your sod, your fucking turf. All right.
But that's our
old school and call it chit chat.
Chit chat.
Ooh, we should have done the freaking dude. We need to. If anybody's listening and can suggest a good sound effects thing, we could have that.
Actually, I think I could have clicked the drums thing.
But what about breaking news? About telling them about the conversations one?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dang it.
Oh, and also, we should tell people that we are on YouTube. All the new episodes will be going out on YouTube, as well as the old episodes. So we should be caught up soonish.
TikTok
and all the episodes.
Forgive us on not being tech savvy. So TikTok as well.
Yes.
Facebook
and Instagram.
We've always been hitting up that IG. But yeah, Once Upon a Time at Christmas.
Yes.
Just I was probably really drunk when I watched this because I think, yeah, I usually am. When it gets like late at night and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to have a drink. And then one drink turns into 2 or 3, you know. So what I remember is there is Killer Santa. And he has Mrs. Claus, who is also pretty freaking nuts, murking up people. Yeah.
Yeah.
With that,
which is it's a fun movie.
Very fun.
We get the demented 12 Days of Christmas in this one.
Oh. What is everybody drinking?
Oh, yeah. What are you drinking, Garrett?
I am drinking some very cheap sangria.
Sangria.
I am drinking Jameson Cold Brew and Coke. Which Brian refused to drink because he doesn't like coffee.
I did, man. Like, I'm thinking, like, honestly, like, when we take a break and...
Just give it a sip.
I'm thinking 3 gulps. We're going to take a break so I can get a refill. Maybe making a tiny one of it. But, yeah, dude.
It blends well. I'm telling you, it's delicious.
My brother made fun of me because he drinks coffee. And I was like, I'll drink coffee, like, if I'm hungover, and I'll drink coffee so I take a shit and get, like, the alcohol out of my stomach. He's like, that's not how it works, Brian. And I'm like, oh. Like, here's another fucking embarrassing moment for Brian on his fucking podcast. You know? He's like, that's not how it works. And I was like, then how come everybody always talks about, you know, right after your morning coffee, you go blow up your bathroom? You know? So, yeah. On our really good episodes where we have, you know, multiple drinks, you know, the next day I wake up, make myself a cup of coffee, and then I eat toast because, like, I, you know, drink some coffee and Gatorlight or Pedialyte, one of those two. They get me. But yeah, and then I do my, you know, my 30-minute. It's like 30 minutes, huh? Oh. But, yeah, I'm drinking, Evan Williams.
And Coke.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Coke Zero.
No eggnog cocktails, huh?
No.
God, we had eggnog. Went to my brother's house.
The way we usually drink, if we had eggnog, it would just turn into like a spew fest because of all that dairy.
Dude. So
you gotta get that almond nog.
Dude, we went over to my brother's for Christmas, and I brought over like a 5th of SoCo 100 proof, and then 2 cartons of like eggnog. And he made me, him, and my wife a drink, and he used like 75% of the bottle.
Jeez.
And he used like 1.5 cartons of eggnog. I was like,
stiff.
Right? Because he goes like, so my wife, you know, we're like, babe, you want something to drink? And she's like, sure. And I was like, all right. And so my brother looks at me, he's like, you know, like that nod, like, oh yeah, she's going to get this drink then. And so after everything was all mixed, she's in the living room by now. And so he like lifts up the bottle to me and he's like, and this is exactly what the bottle looked like. And I was like, holy fuck, for 3 drinks, man. Like, yeah. But I'll be damned if it wasn't such a good fucking, you know, percentage.
It was a well mixed.
It was very good. I'll be damned. It's as if he knew how to mix drinks. Proud of that guy. Right?
The things we're proud of.
Yes. But, I mean, we could say that funny thing I sent you on Instagram where it's like 3 ounces of bourbon.
It's like half the bottle.
It was too strong of a drink for me. You know, she's like 3 ounces of bourbon, and she felt it was like a 90-10. And the guy leaving the trailer just fucking smacks right into it. Like, you're like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But with that, I think I got 2 gulps. So should take a break, refill. Yep. No. I'll try the fucking Jameson coffee. Is there caffeine in it?
No.
You said no?
No, it's just flavored, coffee flavored. You'll be fine. But we'll be back with the beginning of Once Upon a Time at Christmas.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, and we're back with the beginning of Once Upon a Time at Christmas.
This looks like the beginning of the universe.
And we're back.
Sorry, what was that, Garrett?
It looked like the beginning of the universe to me there.
Right? I thought it was going to be like a Superman movie. But I did try the Jameson cold brew as soon as I freaking, put it in my mouth. I couldn't do it, man. Too much coffee flavor. Couldn't do it. And I want to spit in the sink. But Anthony, thank you. Oh. Thanks for giving it a try. I appreciate the solid, the positive reinforcement. You know what's funny? So I have family that lives in San Francisco, so I know what the Golden Gate Bridge looks like.
Yeah.
The news out here, my family was in town, and on the news, it's like, let's take a look at this San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. And my family's like, that ain't the fucking Golden Gate Bridge. Like, what the fuck are they showing? Yeah, wrong bridge. Yeah, and you're just like, oh, there you go. Good job.
It's not their fault. They're just reporting the news. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the news.
Right.
Like, news is wrong most of the time.
We're at the Golden Gate Bridge, but it's just this like rainbow overpass.
Yeah.
And you're just like, nope. Uh-oh.
All right. And we open up on Mrs. Claus in the tiniest jail cell. It's like a single person jail cell.
I thought this might have been Suicide Squad for a moment.
Yeah, I know, like a wood cabin.
She does give off that Suicide Squad vibe. All right. Well, here goes that Evan Williams. We're beginning of the movie, and Brian's already slurring.
She looks like Harley Quinn, but sounds like Lucy Punch.
You know she's gonna kick this guy's ass. Anybody who freaking has, anybody who has that much confidence while they're handcuffed and inside of a prison cell talking shit. I mean, she is like fucking 6 inches taller than this guy. Like she's up to something. She's gonna fuck that dude up.
She tried out for Kill Bill, but she didn't make the cut. So she went for Once Upon a Time.
When are they supposed to come out 3? Wasn't that supposed to be done like years ago?
I guess. I don't know. I guess it's up to Quentin.
I know you listen to us.
He doesn't listen to us. So basically they're alluding to someone is injured and hurt.
Who could it be, though?
Who could it be?
Who could it be, though?
And we get the blood credits.
It's pretty official.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Looks like a lava lamp. Oh, there's a Christmas tree looking thing. I was right. It is a motherfucker.
Expensive, though, to anyone who has blood, which is everybody.
Right. This will reach out. If you have blood, then this movie's for you. God.
Are you alive? Well, then I have something for you.
Hi. Are you like me? You have a pulse.
This is what traffic looks like in LA on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
You see how slow it's going? Exactly.
I do like the kind of like, what is it, like the dissonant tone, like Jingle Bells thing here.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Like I really like that somebody finally has done something cool with Christmas music.
Yeah.
So
now we're on December 14th.
That says 14th December.
Same difference.
Not for our friends from Australia. I got that coworker Gavin who will be on an episode with us. And it's funny talking with him.
Some Oompa Loompas here.
Yeah, so we have the crime scene workers out at the. There's a dead guy. Okay, there's the dead guy. So
wearing
somebody's dead.
A cotton beanie, and when it's raining, that's really going to be helpful.
So there's the old guy who's probably going to retire tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then there's fucking Stifler. And is that going on right in front of him?
Oh, no. So that they're saying what happened.
Oh.
So basically, Mrs. Claus, or what I'm presuming is Mrs. Claus, beat the hell out of him and put his...
No, she kneecapped him.
Yeah.
So now the guy just
I almost forgot.
Oh, yeah. One more thing.
Yeah. It's a pear, a partially eaten pear.
Yeah, I know, because who eats the whole pear?
Right. You know what's really fucked up, too?
Ew.
Oh, I thought she was going to spit the pear bite into his mouth. She was going to bird feed him?
That's what it looked like. She was going to baby bird him. Like, if you're going to baby bird me, please murder me. It's over. Life is over. I'm good.
So now Miss Claus sees. Here he is.
Mr. Claus.
Oh, with the fucking axe to the face.
He knows how to use an axe.
Really? Chopping that wood.
Yeah. No, he knows how to use an axe. I'm really I'm impressed.
15 December. This is in New York?
Woodridge. Yeah.
Woodridge is better.
It's a nice ass farm, man.
I know.
I would never fucking live on a farm because I don't like fucking around with animals. You know?
I just want the farm space. I don't want the animals.
What the fuck? Is that big ass piece of dandruff in her hair?
Something in her hair.
At first I thought it was like snowflakes, but I was like, there's no way that she'd be sleeping in that spaghetti strap tank with snowflakes falling into her hair.
Could be sawdust. This is, after all, Woodridge.
She sleeps with a necklace on. Do you guys sleep with any jewelry on?
No, I don't think I do. I don't like feeling things. What were you gonna say, Garrett?
Yeah, I do sleep with jewelry, just not that one, not that piece, that ridiculous looking piece that she has.
So she comes downstairs to mom and dad having a full blown argument.
Right in front of her.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you bastards. I have that same shirt except in gray. I was actually going to wear it tonight because it is the season, but I didn't.
Because she kind of reminds me of the mom from Breaking Bad.
I don't know.
You guys don't see it?
I like that old ass radio. How like they clearly have like an Echo Dot or something right there, but yet they choose to have their great grandpa's radio in their kitchen. So it gets FM stations.
You can listen to the music.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's really weird. Like, if you're off from work, you know what I'm saying? Do you get up and do your normal routine on your day off? Like, get up, shower, get dressed in nice clothes, and come downstairs? You're just like, you know what? It's my day off. I'm going to throw on just some shit to walk around my house with.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't dress up. Who am I impressing?
Yeah, it looks like these people all did. You know, dress up to go fucking shovel the sidewalk, you Jaeger bomb.
No, she's actually going somewhere. I believe she's going to go to work.
Oh,
is what she intimated.
All right. Well, sorry.
Completely visit a couple of those swipe right guys that she saw on Tinder.
His name was Chad. He has muscles.
Yeah.
Are they for show or are they for use?
He wants to be a dog dad.
Damn, they're going to a Sears. Hopefully this is fucking Black Friday over again. What the fuck? Sears is 3 floors at least.
I know, right? I've never seen a Sears so busy.
It's the fucking Mall of America.
It feels like it. Tall ass mall.
So now here comes these Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
These 3 high school chicks are just staring at the Santa seat that says "Sorry, closed."
So we have the main girl, the redhead, and the blonde.
I hope the blonde.
Blonde's a bit of a 5-head.
Yeah. Oh, the redhead girl. No. Oh, I remember something.
Very witchy.
God, she's
such like is skank a bad word? But like they have this like skank vibe. Like we're too good for you, you know? Like they for sure in this movie are the ones that like buy the Victoria's Secret's pink pajama bottoms and just roll the top down so it says pink. You know? That was cool like in 2000.
So now I believe this is her boyfriend. Well, okay, so the first guy that came up, that's the redhead's boyfriend.
And now, I'd like to point out the main girl, her boyfriend's wearing a flannel.
Yeah, he's wearing a flannel.
Oh, the blonde girl's wearing a flannel, and the other guy's wearing a flannel.
You're all gonna die.
Yep. Bye. If you guys haven't noticed, we always mention it that, okay, well, whoever's wearing a flannel, they're going to die.
Yeah.
You know? I tell you, back when I was in high school, we used to work at this restaurant, and we'd like leave each other like these notes, like "I'm going to kill you," and like all this shit. So, like that's what we should do: is buy each other flannel. Be like, "You have 12 hours," and they'd be like, "What the fuck is this gift, Anthony? Why did you give me this flannel? Like, what's you?"
So
the blonde girl doesn't have anybody.
Decided to have a party, and it's called at a bar, and it's called Drumfest. It's a dumb party.
I don't know how. I mean, are they in high school?
Playlist. That's funny.
What was that?
He said iTunes playlist. That's funny.
Yeah, who still has an iTunes playlist?
The redheaded girl. She's such a Jaeger bomb. She has told her boyfriend that they're going to be reviewing boyfriend shit on the first of the year, and he's up for like reseating or something. I'd be like, okay, well, guess what? We're fucking broken up right now, and I'd go to Hot Topic and grab another goth chick.
Deuces. So now the
douchiest judge ever, or
yeah, or
is this the mayor?
Is that the mayor?
Is that motherfucking? God damn it, Macaulay Culkin.
If he was sad and tall.
I think that
he was classy until he put his shoes up.
Yeah.
That's not how you sit at your office desk.
That's how I sit.
Rhonda, send in Carl. And then when Carl comes in, I wait to put my feet up so that way he knows that I'm official. Like he could have been like, why don't you just have your feet up when I came in? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, this room is missing at least 2 or 3 more American flags.
Yeah. We don't have enough. So I'm assuming that was, he's the sheriff and that's the mayor. Okay.
I guarantee that sheriff is retiring tomorrow.
So
he's getting too old for this shit.
The conversation they just
types.
Oh yeah. Sorry, what was that?
Oh no, unimportant.
Yeah, but the conversation they just had was maybe you want to shut down the mall maybe because there was a murder outside the mall. No, we will not shut down the mall because this is a horror movie.
I'm with it. It was just one murder. Block off that entrance.
They chopped off a fucking dude's head and gave him a bit pear.
Maybe the pear fucking exploded his head off. So now these nerds, there's 2 people making out
at Turtle Dove Point.
Oh, so the police like, what are you guys doing?
Brother.
Who?
Thor's, what's the dude's brother? Thor's
Loki.
Brother? Loki.
Yeah.
Loki.
Oh, I thought you were referencing somebody from Stranger Things.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he has a
that one kid.
He has a Loki-like quality.
But I like how they were supposedly getting down, but look how clear their windows are, so they weren't getting hot and steamy at all.
It's like we're not really together.
But I also like how he's still wearing his leather jacket in the car. You know his pits are fucking popping right now.
Hey, babe, let's try some prison burritos.
He's like, I got some cold water right here. Okay, you can just put some snow in it, and then you can fucking wait till that.
I got some seasoning in these pits of mine.
Right? Onion seasoning. Jesus.
And we get the what was that noise?
What was that? A cop was just here.
And just to show how douchey he is, you have to get the what?
And I like how like it's not even like on like a mountain or a secluded area. It's like a parking lot.
Yeah.
But look how hot the car has to be for the windows not to be steamy.
It's probably
that car has to be hot. Like that guy's hair was dry, and look how greasy it is right now. Like that's sweat. That's not mousse. Oh, so now they're still just... Did you guys ever do that? Go to like a makeout point area? Like in your town or anything like
that? He's trying to hold in a cough.
Well, that's Anthony's answer.
No, I can't say I ever have.
Yeah, like there was one time I did.
With any raccoons though.
Yeah.
So now Mr. and Mrs. Claus are tearing up their windshield.
Man, their insurance is going to cover that. It's like right now, why don't you put the car in reverse? Like I would do. Oh, damn. Santa Claus dropped the mic on their asses and their car's up in flames. They broke the windshield. They didn't tape your door shut.
Yeah, you can get out of the car.
You can drive backwards.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I think they did something to the battery.
This car's going up like a tiki torch.
Hell yeah, it is. And look, there's somebody's house right there.
Wish you would have had an electric car. Assholes.
There you go.
Well,
get that Chevy Volt.
Then you can, like drive away screaming, crying as your sister gets murdered, like the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Drive away at upward speeds of 6 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Are they using water?
Yeah.
Okay, right? On a gas fire.
It's almost like they're spraying gas.
It's because it's not going down.
Yeah.
So like they would have made it. Oh, damn, that's a Chrysler 300C. Damn, if he would have had the Hemi engine, he would have peeled off like 50. AKA Ferrari. 2 teenagers. I like how the cops like, what happened? Bitch, their car fucking exploded and they were on fire.
Yeah.
Like, that's what happened. The guy's leather coat melted to his body. That's why you don't wear your leather coat in your car, kids.
Yeah.
PSA, shooting star.
Don't wear leather. Is like, I am so ready to retire.
Yeah.
He is, dude. We really got to remember. Who is it? Riggs? Murtaugh's the old guy, right?
I think so. I never know.
Murtaugh. How do you even spell that shit?
Murtaugh.
Is Murtaugh the old guy? That's a poll question. And now he's looking at the car. You know how bad that probably fucking smells? I hate when I'm like trying to cook something on my stove and my flame hits up and gets like 2 or 3 of my arm hairs. I was like, evacuate the house for like 10 minutes. Like fucking burnt hair. And that guy had hella hair, dude. Oh, so now the sheriff in 16 December.
Man, they time these commercials like on each of the days.
So we're gonna get 12 commercials. So now someone is looking through the window into.
He's looking at them through the glass.
Don't know how much time has passed.
I bet that it feels. Uh-oh. We got crazy ass Mrs. Claus with those sweater holders looking inside the window at the mom. Did she change her clothes from this morning? See, that's another thing too. Like if you come home, it's like, oh, it's got a long day of work. Would you put on more clothes, or would you like be like, dude, I'm gonna put on like, some relaxing stuff.
Your grubbies.
Uh-oh. Santa Claus at the back door.
This is the first time anybody said that. Doodle.
What was that?
This is the wrong time to have a golden doodle.
Yeah.
Like, you really want like a fighting dog, you know?
Well, yeah, the golden doodle's just going to want to give him kisses.
I brought my dog to the place to give her a bath. And this one woman had 2 little fucking bitch-ass dogs. And she sees my dog. And she's like, oh, you have a real dog. I was like, yeah, I do. Like, not your 2 little worthless ones that are like the size of my dog's head. You know? And like, it's so funny because they have that little, 17th of December.
Well, yeah, so what we just missed.
Short.
Yeah, that was really quick. Yeah, what we just missed is they come in the house and just start axing the hell out of everybody.
Just beating shit with bats and axes.
I didn't know if you noticed, but their last name is Frenchins.
Yeah. I don't know why you would fucking accept that as your last name. But sure. You know. It's so funny because I mean back in the day, like they said, that's how you got your last name. You know, like if your dad was like a blacksmith,
yeah, then
it's blacksmith. Or if your dad was, you know, something. But then they have those memes where it's like Dickinson.
Oh yeah.
And so then it's like, wait a second, how the fuck did he get that last name? Like that's such a fucked up meme.
It's a terrible name. So now we're back at the mall, and the main girl or the redhead and main girl are talking.
The redhead is
wait, so that wasn't the main girl who just got murdered. What? Sorry, Garrett.
Oh, I was just saying the redhead's bragging that she's not one of Santa's helpers. She's got a real job.
She's like, oh, I'm unemployed.
My OnlyFans is really kicking in.
Damn. She's like, my fucking job at Hot Topic is really popping right now. She for sure works at Hot Topic or Spencer's Gifts. I like how... Oh, all right. Well, I'm digging the redhead girl's momentum now.
In 3 weeks... Okay, so she said that. Like, in 3 weeks, I would have fucked him like 30 times.
All right, there you go, redhead. She for sure has daddy issues.
Jeez.
God, loosey-goosey.
So now sorry, go ahead.
Only 30 or...
Yeah.
She's like, 3 weeks. That's 21 days. She's like, I can do this.
So now we're back at the police station.
The sheriff is now sitting there with Stifler, Officer Stifler.
Well, okay, so you say Stifler. I was going to say like Steven, like Steven Dorff. I was going to go with like Steven Dortch because he's facially similar.
Almost like him. But then you don't want fucking a half vampire, half fucking... What the fuck, human? I was going to say werewolf.
Yeah. He's a daywalker.
God, I dislike that movie Blade so much.
I really like that one.
Sorry. Is that just Twilight pre-saga?
No.
Oh. You don't want to get Tyboed. Oh, that's not even fucking him. That's Billy Blake's.
Yeah.
Fucking Wes Snipes just doesn't pay his taxes. That's what the fuck is going on. All right, so the sheriff's getting a really important phone call.
Yeah.
You can tell it's important because he covers his mouth, or covers the phone mouth and puts it on his ear still.
Like how he tells dispatch, can we please dispense with the Santa hats? This is a serious conversation right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's a serious time of year. Get me the Bureau.
The Bureau. I think the FBI or SBI.
It's the feds, but they just have a local hotline.
I guess.
Hey, what's up?
We have a murdering, rampaging Santa and Mrs. Claus. Can you help us with this?
We were in a little tiny town in Idaho, and there was a fucking gigantic ass FBI fucking place there. And it was funny because like they put like a post, like look it up, dude. Look it up. Don't even, look it up. If you fucking look up like on like Indeed.com, if there's like FBI posts and shit like that, it says like, have to be in shape to do undercover work, and can you fight, and like, would you be willing to do this? And it like basically says like all the shit that happens in movies. And it's like, if you can do that, then apply for this job. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, you're putting it all out there. Like, hey, if you want to be a fucking double agent, fucking hit us up. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, really. So now we're at girls' night out.
Okay, so they're not high school girls. All right.
Well, yeah, either that or this is a shitload of fake IDs.
Yeah. But clearly all the people work at Hot Topic as well. God, I don't like chokers. And then all the other, yeah, for sure. Every single one of these girls, it's Christmas time, but they're rocking black clothes and black hair and everything. So now they're in the bathroom.
Bathroom selfies.
Yeah.
Applying more black eyeliner.
Bathroom selfie.
Is somebody blowing the bathroom up? Because they just turned back and had a look of disgust, and they're like, ugh. Too many chimichangas.
Oh, somebody's crying in the stall.
Too many ghost chili peppers.
That beef jerky fucking.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You're going to sink her face? Oh, wow. She got.
Ooh.
That's what you get for being a creeper, you disgusting.
Damn.
So the girl looks under the fucking stall to see if somebody's pooping in there, and she gets a crossbow right to the eye. Then Santa comes in hot, hit a girl right in her collarbone.
That's a pretty nice compound crossbow.
And then Mrs. Claus shoots the other girl right in the trachea with her crossbow. And now she is holding her. Is that the main girl? No,
that's not the main girl.
Damn, Mrs. Claus choked a bitch out with one hand. You know she's buff. And now Santa and her are just tormenting the redhead girl.
Just laughing in her face.
Like, look at your friends now, huh? You're nobody. Uh-oh. Oh.
So we get our Harley Quinn, like Mr. J moment there.
So Mrs. Claus wants to kill the redhead girl.
But he says 4 is enough.
Yeah. I mean, I'm catching a pattern here.
Yeah, so we had 1, then 2, then 3, then 4.
I bet he's going to kill 5 people next.
So now redhead girl is at the police station covered in blood. You're not going to let her clean up?
When do you fucking rinse off?
Yeah, really. I figure, like, if you're at the police station, they've already collected evidence, right?
I don't know, but, like, hey, this is the girl that said that she'd fucked that guy 30 times in 3 weeks. She probably has some kind of open sores on her body that other people's blood on her probably isn't the safest thing to have. Damn, I like the old sheriff's hairline. How it goes straight up from his ear. It looks like the movie RoboCop. You know?
Oh, like the mask.
Yeah.
What's his name? Like Alex something? Yeah.
Damn, but Stifler's hair is still on point, dude. Like he's got those bangs combed upwards. Damn. It's like they're trying to like kind of whisper behind her, but talking loud enough where she hears.
This girl.
And they're like, yeah, he fucking like murdered 4 of her friends. Like he's a fucking rugged asshole. You know?
It's like, let's make this worse for her.
We're never going to find this guy. This guy's going to kill everybody in our town. Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. We're going to keep you nice and safe.
You'll be okay.
And I like how they have the salt and pepper shaker. It's like suspect 1 and suspect 2. And you're just like, that's not what they look like.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So now Stifler is, did he ask her for her cell phone?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Now we're at 18 December.
18 December. Is that C upside down? Or backwards? It looks really weird.
I didn't notice that.
Looks like a nice-ass town to live in, though. Besides having fucking Macaulay Culkin mayor in it.
Well, I was about to call him Mayor Cokehead, but...
Mayor McCollin? McCullough? What?
He could be Mayor McCulkey or Macaulay.
Right? What the fuck is his name?
Macaulay
You can't
Culkin.
say it. McCulkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
So Mayor McCulkin.
Mayor McCulkin. There we go.
There you go.
He wants every future deputy to look like Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So people have been murdered.
Well, their town only has a 1/4 mile straight road. So fucking everybody who does interview, like, how do you live your life?
1/4 mile at a time. And it's all about family. But so they're having this conversation that they have in every horror movie where, like, people have been murdered, but we need to keep the town open.
Yeah, there's this piece of shit town in Nevada called Pioche, and I got I've I've never had a ticket in my entire life. I got it pulled over, and the guy's like, "I clocked you going this fast." I was like, "The fuck you did?" I was like, "I wasn't going that fast," you know. And he's like, "Well, I'll reduce it then to this much," and I was like, "Fuck you!" Like, don't give me any ticket at all. And so he gave me a ticket. And I swear it's like $260, dude. And I was like, what the fuck? So then I take off, and I've never ran over an animal before. And I fucking ran over a rabbit when I was fucking leaving after getting a ticket. So fuck you, Pioche.
Yeah, we hear they called the feds in.
I like how he's like, this is my first shotgun. That's my second shotgun. Hang them on the walls. The feds have arrived. The cavalry. All right, so now they're trying to... It's like they're transporting fucking Santa somewhere. 7. Oh, 7 total.
Yeah, because they have the 1, the 2, and the 4.
Yeah.
But they don't know about the 3 people yet.
Oh, that's what the Fed just pointed out. There could be 3 more bodies out there. Uh-oh. It might just be, haven't found them yet. Yeah, probably, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I see what the fuck's going on,
It's that Coolio song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get
R.I.P.
your woman
Coolio.
on the floor.
Mm-hmm. You're in that gangster's paradise now.
Yeah, this entire movie is based on a Coolio song.
Now we get it.
It's called Gotta Get Up to Get Down.
Mm-hmm.
About 30 to 40. That's a big range. Jeez.
Yeah.
He's between, 30 and 80 years old.
Oh, okay.
He could be a real estate agent. He could also be a welder.
But I'd be willing to bet that right now, he's probably dressed as Santa. I'd look for someone with a white beard, a girl dressed, Yegabamali. So they got him on picture. And the dude did the Babe Ruth point, and he pointed at the camera like, I'm going to knock that camera down with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Was that Jonah Hill with a shaved head?
So we have, if we're...
Hard-ass female FBI.
Well, I was going to go with, what's her name from Pitch Perfect?
God, yes.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman?
No, that's not Natalie Portman.
No, that fucking girl.
Yeah. I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah, look, that's Hona Jill. And then I don't know who the fuck that guy is. That looks like James Franco's brother?
Yeah, that's Dave Franco.
That's Favid Danko. These guys are gonna find out who we are. They're gonna kick our asses.
He could be Seth Rogen.
Seth Hill.
Seth Bogen.
So the FBI agents are still just trying to maintain their cool of hey, we have the upper hand. You guys are fucking just police. We're FBI. And you guys are a bunch of dipshits. You ever watch Key and Peele?
Mm-hmm. I've seen a bit.
He's like, "You little dick motherfucker. Why don't you do this?" Then he's like, "Well, I was wrong." "Well, you were wrong, you little dick motherfucker." And everything he kept saying, he just kept saying, "You little dick." That's what I feel the vibe coming off those FBI. They're just you pencil dick motherfuckers. How come you can't solve the case? It's like, well, we have this. You pencil dick, you have 3 people bodies, you know? The only diss that they know is pencil dick.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny, though. Is that cop's fucking front light out?
So now, oh, yeah.
But they don't get a ticket?
No, because who's going to ticket the cops? The cops?
These pencil dick mother...
So we go to... This is the house, yeah. Okay.
How do they all of a sudden just know which house to go to?
I guess it's like nobody's heard from them in so long that...
Oh, because they're so cool?
I guess. Nobody showed up for work. It's like one of those ID channel things. This
like
is the
he
French
just now he had to walk up to be like 2 feet away from the door to realize that the window's smashed in.
It's like, oh, there's no window. Yeah, okay.
Oh, hold on. Something obscure could have a raid happened, or
And he notices the dead mom.
What the fuck? He didn't notice it through the window?
No.
Like she's dead right in front of the front door, and he's like opens the door. It's like those ones where like the people open the sliding glass door, but the dog doesn't go out it because they're like, uh-oh. Like, is it open or not? Ooh, the daughter with that fucking axe to the collarbone. That was good fucking makeup right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. How was he able to fit his trigger finger into that gun? Like, it seems like with those gloves, you'd barely be able to get your finger.
Oh yeah, because those tactical gloves aren't thin.
Maybe they're the copper fit gloves.
It's like snow gloves.
Yeah, I'm amazed that he's able to fit his fingers in. Maybe he has tiny lady fingers.
No, maybe he has fingerless gloves.
So
it's for sure copper tone or copper fit, whatever the fuck they're called, or fingerless gloves. Oh, just kidding. They're regular gloves.
That theory's gone.
Are they fucking crocheted too? Like his girlfriend? Nope, they're just regular gloves. Thick ass warm gloves.
Those are those military tactical.
Fuck no, man. I had those from Walmart when I was a kid.
Oh, are those? They look tactical.
They're not camouflage. They have like rubber on like the first index of the knuckle.
I mean, I have some of those with the hard plastic knuckle.
When we split to go grab a new drink, you should fucking put those on.
I am not putting those on. I mean, because they always said that if you lose your weapon, you could always just punch somebody.
It's really weird to punch with the front of your knuckle. You're just like, uh-oh. So now we're at the police station.
Working in a police station where the guys unbutton their shirt as much as hers.
Yeah.
God.
She's just getting comfortable so she can do police work.
Right.
Anna Kendrick.
That's her name.
Pitch Perfect.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's it.
I'm waiting for that guy, the bald guy.
Canna Endrick.
Canna Endrick. Is this police station a fucking double wide trailer?
I think it is. Like whose cabin did they use?
But look, why isn't there any fucking lights on? It's a trailer. There's no fucking natural light. Look at how dark ass that fucking.
I feel like people are about to die.
So he literally just walked the hallway, was going to go get a cup of coffee, and then his phone rang, and now he just turns around and he's going back to his FBI homies. Oh,
and everybody's dead.
Blood on her face.
Shouldn't have used veneers all over the place.
Blood. Damn, a big ass butcher's knife, Anthony.
They even had time to write "ho ho ho" on the window when he was gone on his phone call. This is pretty efficient.
You go to work every day.
I do.
How many times do you bring a butcher's knife to work?
Not often. Oh, wow.
That was a good fucking splurt of blood right there.
It was.
This is strange.
Yeah,
a single gun could end this whole problem. But
I questioned the distance he was standing back. Maybe it's just like a long shot thing.
No, I thought it was perfect. Hit him.
But how long is your axe?
So
19 December.
So how many people did he murder?
That would
2, 3, 4. Yep, he was the fifth one.
Fifth, the 5.
See, it's because he was trying to get coffee.
Okay, so these news things. Here's my bone to pick with this. Like,
all right,
nobody can ever do
generous
like a news broadcast in a movie and make it feel like it's an actual news broadcast and not like you just took some overlays and got some footage.
I thought we were on a commercial. And never really had breaking footage of the OJ.
But I like how quick it is, chase. So it doesn't take up a ton of time. Because in other movies, they make it, the news broadcast is like 3 minutes.
Ooh. It'd be funny if this guy had his mittens and he had his gun. And it's
right. Not made for these.
He shoots with his thumb.
Mine are knitted.
He's like, my 4 fingers get friction and warm each other up.
Okay, so
mittens are bullshit, everybody.
Yeah, mittens are bullshit. But question here. Like so the crime scene guy comes into the sheriff's office wearing his white suit that he would wear out on the scene. Wouldn't you have taken that off by the time you get inside? Because it's, potentially covered in stuff.
It's pulling double duty. It's also his his snow gear to keep him warm.
Oh yeah.
I think he comes over and sprays my house for pests.
Or is it there just to remind us that he's the crime scene guy?
But do you wear a fucking hazmat suit to the crime scene?
I mean, you wear like the white suit because you don't want your DNA and whatever contaminating the crime scene.
I don't know, man. That guy, that looks like the pajamas those are onesie pajamas from Forever Lazy. They're just the fucking solid white ones. They woke him up. Carl, we need you to come in and investigate a fucking 5 murders.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm in my pajamas, Sarge. I don't care. Get in now or it's your ass. Just like that guy and his mustache.
He almost looks like Elmer Fudd.
Right.
If he was a real life person.
I like how in mustaches, directly under the nose is the last part of the mustache to go gray.
Yeah.
So his sides of his mustache are gray, but then the center of it is that nice, like, blonde or brown.
It's because all your boogers keep the hair color alive.
Jesus.
Medical facts.
I mean, so like when you're old, you automatically get like the Charlie Chaplin mustache.
Yeah,
I could say the other mustache, but Charlie Chaplin did it first, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Paul Walker's reading some of his poetry here.
Oh yeah.
What?
What's that?
Paul Walker was just reading some of his choice poems he was going to do at open mic.
He's like, sir, let me run these by you real quick. Do you think I can get a date with this one? Yeah. Was that a big ass pull from the up above? What the fuck?
Okay, so now they're out at a farm.
Custom rims.
Damn,
those are some nice tires,
right? Ew, that guy's not even as tall as the fucking car. Damn it. So he's at a farm.
And we see some dead geese.
Those better not be Canadian geese.
Yes, a good poem topic.
Fucking everybody from goddamn Letterkenny would fuck up people. You don't fuck with Canadian geese. All right?
What are they, like a national?
He's pissed off because he did actually successfully shoot them, even though he was wearing mittens.
He's like, and nobody saw me do it, Sarge. So
respect my mittens,
right? And this guy's like, here I am, looking like a fool with my gloves.
We get
There's
a book.
Just a book in the snow.
6 geese slaying.
He's taking that to open mic for sure.
Right? He's like, who the fuck wrote this?
And who took that title before I could think of it?
And why? Damn, we're going right back to Sears.
Yeah.
Ew, so they were at Sears this whole time. They weren't even at the mall.
But this is the mall Sears.
That's very Sears is a freestanding building.
Are you sure about that?
Look at it. It looked like it was.
That looks like a mall.
I got
and it's just the Sears entrance.
Because there was a Sears attached to the mall in San Bernardino.
Uh-oh. She's walking through the mall and she has the Jack in the Box. Fucking, I hope it's that one Jack in the Box that has that. That was some fucking scary clown that was in that Jack in the Box. How many times can I say Jack in the Box?
And I'm wondering how many times you're going to say it.
Right.
So see you, or so it's a card that says "See you on the 12th."
I thought that said janitor, but it said Jennifer. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Pop grows the Rezo. What's that look like, a Cracker Jack box?
It does. Oh, geez.
Oh, I thought, ugh.
A bunch of fingers shoot out of it.
What the fuck? I thought that she just got scared of the Jack in the Box. I was like, how old are you? And you don't know what a fucking Jack in the Box does? But all right. So apparently when the Jack in the Box opened up, all these chopped off fingers. Those are from the fucking 5 FBI agents.
Oh, okay.
Got those drunk hiccups. Sorry, everybody. Oh, so now the mom is in her leather jacket and biker attire. And they're like, oh, you're questioning my daughter?
They're questioning
the mom a lawyer?
Officer Alex James Murphy's hairline.
Why? What the fuck? The mom just takes pictures. Yeah, the mom is a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
You're not talking to my client. God, I want to make a joke so bad right now, but I'm not going to.
About the pearls?
No. About facial hair.
Oh.
But yeah, the mom is just in her biker leather jacket, like she's a ambulance chasing lawyer.
She was at our S&M event right before this.
She's like, God damn it, Carol! I told you I fucking don't call me on a Thursday night. Did I just snort? Did you fucking hear that?
I did.
Jesus. God damn.
Mothers against Karens.
Thanks, fucking Evan Williams.
But yeah, the mom does kind of feel like if you were to like reverse the roles, she could be the Karen bad guy.
Right. You wouldn't settle for half a car. I can call a lawyer anytime I want.
So,
yeah.
But
so you just call yourself.
Rhianne Frenchin. But then the Frenchins are dead. So
feel free to jump in anytime, Paul Walker.
What was that?
So feel free to jump in anytime, Paul Walker.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
Jesus.
Too soon?
Not soon enough. He still got them bangs popping. And like I feel like, you know, in like the movies, like you're like, fuck, they probably haven't slept, you know, like this is a long ass. I've seen First 48. I know how this shit goes, but this is like fucking 5 days into this shit. Like for sure, if they haven't slept, they're fucking taking some Molly and going to EDC raves.
Yeah.
It's like, Carl, I need you right now. Hold on, my fucking favorite dubstep song is on charge. I fucking need to listen to fucking to Dead Mouse.
Skrillex just came
on. This is some melt your face type shit.
Yeah.
It's as if the fucking Transformer theme song started just smoking a bunch of crack and came all hard.
Yeah. So now, so Officer Paul Walker is telling the sheriff about the six dead geese.
Oh yeah, fucking
and
count
he wants
your
to know where he
blessings,
can
farmer.
buy some more LA Looks hair gel.
Oh yeah. I need the sculpting gel to really highlight my awesome faux hawk.
I like how the
And
guy
that vein is popping out of his head.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
hella pissed. Oh, he's gonna have some alcohol in that drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Good.
Oh, he's the former, or he's the alcoholic in recovery cop.
I feel like every police officer has a fucking bottle of liquor in their drawer. Uh-oh. We're on 20 December. Why does that bee look funny?
I don't know. And we're at the pool at
damn, that blonde girl is thick.
Yeah.
No, that was obviously a joke.
Yeah.
It's still pretty funny to yell thick, you know, with 2 C's.
So they're at like the YMCA or something. Like I can't tell. It's like the community
I like how
pool.
the pool is like pitch black. There's no lights on it. She's like, oh, got to get in my laps.
So why is she overly concerned about people turning on the water?
Right?
Why does this affect her life?
Right? They ain't in California. There's no drought. I see that she's got that tattoo on her right hip that's covered up. Dun 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 dun. And again, a shitty lit pool. I love pools, dude. But the first thing I would do is turn the lights on. I'm gonna
ask the person who doesn't want you to know they're there. Is someone there?
They're gonna be like, no,
that's
I'm not.
The first thing I do, like in the morning when I go downstairs, I yell 69. You see how you laughed? Because if there's an intruder in my house, they're gonna be like 69. That is pretty funny, and they're gonna fucking laugh. I'll be like, oh shit, there's an intruder in my house. You know, perfect. I canceled my my home security because I just learned about the 69 method.
Yeah. So she's doing the breaststroke.
Ooh, is it?
Oh wait. Oh wow. That was 20 December. So I'm assuming she gets taken out by
Santa
Claus. That's what they're trying to tell us. We're at 21 December now.
I'm gonna text Michael Phelps and say, hey, bro, would you swim in a dimly lit pool?
You should. We should like tag him and see if he'll respond to us.
Right.
I doubt it, but
no, he probably will. He listens to us.
I feel like you're overly confident in who you think listens to us.
I think everybody does. He's the one from fucking Austria that's listening to us. That one person. I'm not in Austria, you bitch. I'm in fucking Montana or whatever the fuck he's going to say.
Yeah. So now main girl and redhead are talking at main girl's house.
I thought maybe that redhead would go goth after everything she just went through.
I know.
I mean, you can't go full goth. That's why she's changed. Like, look, now she's like, my eyes have been opened. I need to wear something besides black clothing. You know, she's probably really worried because her vagina is going through withdrawals. Banging a guy 30 times in 21 days? Like, damn.
I know. It's impressive, right?
Good for her, and I hope they had a fridge full of Gatorade to keep that man hydrated.
I mean, otherwise it's just dust at a certain point.
Right? It's like, that's the... Get ready, babe. Here it comes, and it just smells like pineapple dust. And Brian's done drinking.
Probably feels like a pineapple coming out, too.
I mean, that would be painful if it's like 30 times in 21 days.
No, there's
I mean, unless you're 20.
No, there's some... I got some stories when we turn this off. You know? There's some medical procedures that you have to, you know, consistently do it for that long a time. Well, that amount of time in a shorter period, you know, so you're like, fuck, you know.
So now Officer Walker is
damn, who is this girl
talking to the police or to the paper? This is the newspaper, I believe.
It's like, do we need to go get a job at a newspaper? Lois Lane and now fucking goth Lois Lane?
This is the Woodridge Karen's Times, I think.
Yeah. There's a new stoplight on Main Street.
So that's what you report on? We fucking had like 1 million murders. I feel like we should go on a vacation to fucking Woodridge and see like the one church that's right there.
That is a huge garland.
Damn.
See the size of that wreath?
So
the mayor fucking blamed it on the sheriff for not closing the town down. So the mayor was just
too big.
We blew all of our fucking money on the wreath, Carl.
We can't shut the town down. People must
pay for this shit.
Spend money.
Yeah.
So the mayor was conveniently standing in front of the building. And like, I don't know about you, but like if I piss somebody off and I saw your car coming in hot and some of the brakes and you fucking aggressively walk towards me, I'd instantly get into a fighting stance and be like, oh, this motherfucker's for real. But fucking Mayor Macaulay Culkin just stood there, and then that's where he got fucking punched in the face like a bitch.
So he fired the sheriff.
Just right then and there, huh?
Yeah. I mean, the sheriff did give him grounds because he did punch him in the face.
I mean, at the same time. Oh, so fucking Deputy Stifler is now sheriff, and he's told him to arrest fucking Murtaugh when he was just going to retire tomorrow. I feel like that's the shittiest thing. I was like, Anthony, I'm going to retire tomorrow. Brian, hold on. I need your help. Okay. Anthony, I'm going to retire tomorrow. No, Brian, one more fucking day, man. Come on. Okay, but that's the last straw. Tomorrow I'm retiring. No, man. Come on, man. There was another murder. Just this one. No, God damn it. You know? Oh, shit.
And we're back to the news.
Fucking Ellen DeGeneres coming up with fucking WRPT Action News. So what the fuck was that?
That was quick. Yeah, I didn't catch that. So now the police have shown up to the dimly lit pool. They can't turn on the lights?
Why would you turn on a light when you got a fucking light?
And
flashlight.
He sees a bunch of
swans.
Like swans, yeah. Like paper swans.
All right, I get it. They're doing this 12 fucking days, man.
Yeah.
Could you ever do, like, I did origami, like, growing up. Piece of shit swans I could never do.
I can't do that.
Fuck those swans.
I can do a paper airplane.
God. Like, sometimes it's not even symmetrical.
Yeah, that's the great thing about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to fly.
It always turns to the right for some reason.
That sounds like something Boeing would say.
Yeah. That reminds me, what was it? I don't know if you remember that episode of The Office where they do the paper airplane contest because of that new paper that's like made out of like the heavier paper that's made out of 60% plastic.
It's Toby right in the fucking eye.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, let me see it. And it's like, oh, that's so much worse than I thought. Like, what the fuck? So gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, swans. Like, I could build a bunch of shit, but I couldn't do a swan. Uh-oh.
So he murdered a girl whose last name was Swan and left 7 swans.
Are we only, let's see, how's that stupid fucking song go? 6 swans? No, 6 geese, 5 rings. What's before 6 geese? 7. One of the fucking drummers. There's drummers.
There's somewhere.
Something drummers drumming. Obviously, something drummers drumming.
Yeah. I don't remember the songs.
5 rings, 4.
So now there's a box on the sheriff's desk.
And Deputy Stifler is going to get ready to do a fucking probe on it.
He also like blew in his glove.
That's how I do when I go to Albertsons.
But if you're trying to like sterilely pick it up and not transfer any of your DNA, like if you blow into the glove, you're not blowing just into the glove. It's going to go to the outside of the glove, right?
No, that's not how air works. It's really a Christmas present from like fucking his employees.
Surprise. Chocolates.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's a reindeer in there.
So if you're trying to defuse a bomb or determine if something is a bomb, is the goal just to open it as slowly as possible and hope it's not a bomb?
Yeah, that seems to be the method. If you are unsure about things, just go slow, and that seems to save you. Because it's not the fact that whether or not it is a bomb, it's about how slowly you determine it.
Well, maybe they feel like, when you're breaking into a safe, you slowly turn it, and then you hear the click, you're just like, okay, that's the number. But you're just like, how many rotations, you bitch?
But you could just do it quick, right? Like, and just hear the click.
I don't know.
Carmel is probably wondering, why are you not wearing a glove on the other hand?
Exactly. Right. He's Michael Jacksoning this right now.
We only fingerprint the right hand.
Well, now you got your prints all over the evidence.
Now we're at the strip club.
The fucking mayor, his niece is stripping.
Oh, his niece is stripping and his son, it's his son's bachelor party.
Yes, and the mayor's like, I'm going to go to my fucking support my niece, and she's the stripper. How fucking creepy is this piece of shit?
Yeah. So he just got a fat wad of cash from some dude in a suit.
Looks like some dude from Iran. Uh-oh. So now Mayor McCauley is putting money somehow into a fishnet stocking.
Is that a full body stocking?
I mean, have you guys been to strip clubs? You just don't throw it like that. You wait until it's your turn and then they come and get it and then you can put some.
Yeah.
You know? Well, I mean, I guess we would put money on our friend and they would do more embarrassing shit to our friend. Ew, is that his niece? So gross.
Oh, it's Mrs. Claus.
Oh, Mrs. Claus is the crazy stripper.
And here's Mr. Claus.
So, nope, I found a loophole. I found a double loophole. I don't frequent gentleman clubs, that often, but there usually is a cover charge.
Yeah.
So who would let Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus in? Oh, all right, you look like an upright citizen with fucking a bloody beard and bloody clothes and everything like that. And you're also carrying an axe.
And you have one eye.
Come on in. Come on in. Oh, so the police are now watching.
This is where they speed test stilettos.
Wait a second. Ew, that's live.
Is that they have live? They're able to live see the cam footage.
I mean, that's kind of weird. Yep. So apparently the police have live cameras at the strip club for some reason.
Well, no, this is the dude's Twitch feed.
Also, I like to play Call of Duty.
I watch the cameras at the strip club.
Right. If you like tits and strippers and Call of Duty, follow me on Twitch. Right. I also love Need for Speed. Uh-oh. So now we're back to the main character girl and the redhead that is no longer wearing pure black clothes.
No.
And
so people that know how to type and people that don't know how to type.
I'm the people that don't.
Me too. But like the way she types, she's like tap, tap.
Oh, I can type way faster than that.
She's so slow with her typing.
I talk with my with our developer, our coding person. I'm like, hey man, how fast can you type? And he's like, I don't know, like 120 words a minute. And I was like, fuck you. And so he sends me this thing and he's like, here, test this out. Like, I didn't know I was supposed to copy it word for word or letter for letter. And so I was ranging at, maybe 60, a little bit under 60. And I'm like, damn, I'm really happy. And he's like, no, Brian. He's like, that's really shitty. I'm like, oh, all right, never mind then. I kept trying to redo it and taking screenshots and send it to him. And he's like, no, please stop. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I can't type for shit. Uh-oh.
There's a storm coming.
There's a storm coming.
Two cops wondering if they should start an Etsy account.
We can sell decorative dolphin decorations for all places in your house.
So I like how the sheriff who's retiring tomorrow, he's got that bottle of fucking alcohol and he's drinking it just warm straight from the bottle. Like, we got our buddy from Australia and we always argue when we go to his house, when he comes over to our house, a Fireball. We're like, put your Fireball in the freezer. And he's like, no, you don't put Fireball in the freezer. and he drinks Fireball at room temperature, and we drink Fireball from the freezer. That's always our ongoing fight. Like, I don't know if there's a liquor that is good that you can just drink at room temperature straight from the bottle like the fucking sheriff is doing right now.
Carl's mad because someone used permanent markers on his dry erase board.
Yeah. How many times have I told you do not use permanent marker on my dry erase board, because then I have to clean it, and sometimes it doesn't come up.
Right, and it comes like, have you seen the one?
Which has like all the anger and power of Stanley from Friday yelling at people to stay off of his grass.
Have you seen the one where it's like a cat, and then when they erase it, it's just a big old erected dick, and then they erase everything, and like the cat's gone, but it's just a fucking big old wiener. It's pretty hilarious ass fucking drawing.
So now they have figured out that this is the 12 days of Christmas.
Good.
Okay.
The French hens, 3 of them. Yeah, bitch, that's the fucking song.
Okay, so the only problem with the 12 days of Christmas thing is that it's going to be way too easy for the audience to figure it out before everybody else. Like, it's entertaining to watch, but I'm just saying, like, it makes the cops look like they're from Mayberry.
I mean, I didn't get it until a little bit ago.
Like, I got it at about day 3 or 4, and then, like, in my head. Like,
but I mean, at the same time, like, I fucking don't know that bullshit song. I think that song sucks. I think all Christmas songs suck.
Well, so do I. But
and so finally, these motherfuckers have made a movie that turns the song cool.
Well, yeah, no, it works.
I'm gonna listen to this shit on my way home.
No, it works. It just makes the cops look like they're dumb, because then like they didn't. But I get it, because like not everybody has all the same information, so everybody hasn't shared yet.
So now he's saying there's 12 days. I like how that cop's just chilling with his no bulletproof vest. The other guy's like, nah, I rock my shit all the time.
Yeah, everywhere. I don't ever take this off.
I wear this shit to bed. You never know when you're going to get capped.
Exactly.
That's hot as fuck. It is. Like, I've wore bulletproof vests before. They're fucking not that cool. They're hot as shit.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, we got to go to the swimming pool.
Well, in a town where apparently only like 1 or 2 people have a gun, I don't know that he really needs that vest.
Oh, they are in New York. See, I bet if everybody just walked around and threw up the Rockefeller sign, then Jay-Z would fucking come and say, you know what? Fuck this. Where's Batman? What the fuck? They're in New York.
Yeah, that's true.
Where's fucking Batman at? This is a tiny ass town. Did she say? Oh, I thought she said Nicolas Cage.
Okay, so her daughter, the main girl, has been doing internet research and asked about Sergeant Nicholas Conway.
Oh, I know. You know that Frank and I love you very much. Ew.
Has mommy been messing around?
Mom was a Jaga bomb. Oh, she was married to fucking jolly old Saint Nick, huh?
Oh.
He was a very popular guy. All right. Did the British military go to the Gulf War, or was it just American soldiers that went to Desert Storm?
There were a few countries that sent people.
Okay, so if you lived in America...
I feel like that's the way it is with every war, though.
All right, well, I don't know that shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I lived in America and we sent soldiers, I wouldn't be like, oh, yep, they sent some from fucking France, too. Like, no, because you wouldn't... I don't know. That's why I don't fucking, fuck around with all that shit. I don't fuck around and find out. I'm not a scientific method person. So the mom's having a heart-to-heart with the daughter about how she was with
our killer Santa Claus,
Nick Conway, a popular British soldier who came home from the Gulf War. Like what? You just fucking go to war for the British Army. They're just like, you know what? I'm going to go to America right now. You just jump on one of the airplanes home. Like, what the fuck? How'd she meet him?
Yeah.
We were at a PT's pub, and he fucking ordered the endless nachos plate, and we fucking shared the Bulgarian fucking pretzel. It's a big ass pretzel.
Not just one person can eat it. I mean, you could try.
Right. Fill up on all those carbs. What? She's like, Nick Conway died. I thought he did. They found all of his teeth in the ashes. Do your teeth not burn?
So they wrote a death certificate for him.
Do teeth burn? Like, you know, if you were cremated, would they be like, here's your ashes and all their teeth?
Well, the teeth it would be harder to burn teeth.
I'm going to text Jeffrey Dahmer.
So the daughter's being really shitty about this. It's like, obviously this was really traumatic in her life.
Well, what's fucked up is the mom said, hey, before I met your dad, I was married to this fucking guy, and that guy died. His teeth were ground into fine powder. Why? Why would the mom need to tell a daughter sooner, hey,
yeah,
babe, before no, especially nope, fuck that daughter and her fucking pants and socks. Look, she pulls her pants over her fucking jeans like she's an 8-year-old boy. Because I have an 8-year-old boy.
Hey, it's really cold in Woodridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why would you fucking put your jeans touching your legs instead of your socks touching your...
Because we don't run the heat in our house.
God damn it, that just fucking really, that fucking pissed me off, dude.
No, like the way she treats her mom, like this is that shitty teenager behavior where like your mom is wrong for for not telling you everything about her life.
Right.
It's like she lived and made mistakes too.
She didn't even make a mistake. She was married to somebody that she loved, and he turned out to be a bad guy.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if your mom was just a fucking out there slinging that ass, shaking her ass for dollar bills, then you know.
Oh my God.
You know? But the fucking mom was married. The marriage turned out to be not very good. And then the guy fucking died and his teeth were found in ashes. How perfect. And that's why he has those fucking platinum teeth. I thought he was a rapper this whole time. But no, he fucking ripped his own teeth out and fucking... What the fuck?
I was thinking Fitty.
That's that's dedication, cuh. And now the police are coming in like, hey, I get a feel that fucking Deputy Stifler has had a affair with that girl's mom.
Yeah, I think so. Like the way they're talking is just like way too familiar.
She's like, wait a second. So I've been inside them guts along with this psychopath killer. See what I did there? And he's so pissed because
his never changes.
His hair doesn't. I think I have those walkie-talkies at my house. Uh-oh.
Oh, so she knows more.
Yeah, so now all of a sudden the mom's coming through like, fuck this mom. Now I am kind of annoyed with her.
Okay, now I'm annoyed because she's like got all this knowledge. She's like, oh, there's a girl with her, right?
Oh, here's her name and her birthday and her blood type and where she lives. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, for sure. Those two have been banging each other.
Yeah. That's why he's being like way too chill and intolerant about this.
Yeah, no. I like how that guy's the tough guy now. Sam, I messed it all up. He's like, not yet. Nope, she has. What the fuck are you gonna wait by the phone?
That's the only reason why he has that vest, is for that ballpoint pen.
Yeah.
And
I need a place for my pens.
And his walkie-talkie.
And my walkie-talkie.
That is a nice-ass house, though. Look at that motherfucker.
That is. I want that house.
You sure? It's not insulated.
Fuck no, it's not. He's like, oh, there they are. It's the same picture over and over again. Like, well, haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, they keep referring back. Now we're at 24 December.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least they're using Post-its, even though they're still using permanent ink.
Yeah.
Snow's really coming down now. Uh-oh. The mom's wearing a flannel.
She does the parent way of using a cell phone, the two-hand hold. And
I swear to God, if she's calling fucking Nick Conway. Oh, she's calling the sheriff. All right. Hey, Santa Claus, will you quit murdering people? That's all he had to say, babe. How's our kid? Yep.
So now she's telling the sheriff about all her dirty deeds.
Didn't you just tell fucking Deputy Walker?
Yeah. So why wouldn't he tell the sheriff?
Exactly. I think it's her biological dad. So you're telling me that Frank isn't fucking her dad? Here comes Frank coming in all pissed.
Well, yeah, because he's all bitter because he's getting a divorce.
So this woman is going to be through 2 marriages. And what do you think she is, like 40 years old?
Yeah, but just about, yeah.
Make better life decisions, babe. What the fuck? Like, that right there would freak me the fuck out. Like, all of a sudden your back door's wide open. Hello? Yeah. Close that shit.
Don't just stand there and ask who's there.
Remember your ex-husband who's brutally murdering people? Just stand there with your door wide open.
And now there's a crashing sound.
But at the same time, does she look like what she's wearing is comfortable? She's wearing a pair of jeans and a belt with a belt buckle. Like, fucking put on some sweatpants. It's fucking cold outside.
Yeah.
That's a flannel, though, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't need to be wearing them tight-ass pants. I mean, I appreciate her wearing those. But that shit ain't comfortable. Like, when my wife and when we fly everywhere, like, I swear she fucking hates me when I say it. I was like, is that what you're wearing on the plane? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you know, it's like a fucking 6-hour flight. Like, you're wearing jeans. Like, put on some sweatpants and be comfortable. You know, she's like, this is comfortable. I'm just like, all right. You know, I always rock some Jordans or some sweatpants when we go on flights because I'm like, I'm going to be sitting there for such a long time.
Yeah. So now Nick has shown up.
Uh-oh. What?
I've swiped right, babe.
Yep. So jolly old Saint Nick just said that her husband Frank
is dead.
Isn't what did he say? Celebrating with him for the rest of his life?
Yeah. He's dead.
Ooh, and now here comes fucking Jesus, she's a crazy ass Mrs. Claus, dude.
Yeah, she is.
For complete goddamn. Ooh.
Wow, and he like straight up cold cocked her with the butt of the axe.
Damn. But you know what? Is he going after the woman like he wants her back in his life? Because you're already with Mrs. Claus.
I mean, that's how I say I love you.
Right?
Hit you in the face with the butt of an axe.
Fuck your teeth.
So now we're...
so they're still going to the Drum Fest party.
It sounds like a stupid party. If everybody's just playing drums.
Right. Oh. Wait a second. None of the boyfriends have been murdered yet?
No.
What the fuck? I thought they had. So we got the main girl and the redhead and their two boyfriends.
No, we just forgot about them.
They're like, let's enjoy the night. Let's enjoy the.
You guys see Clark Kent right there, real quickly?
What's that?
It looked like Clark Kent walked right behind him as they were walking away from the bar.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I can end all of this for you right now.
He's like, just give me the word.
I have laser vision.
Yeah.
I knew this guy that was really, 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 like, he had played drums his whole life, and I didn't know for years. And then all of a sudden, he's like, "No, dude, I've been playing drums my whole life." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And he played jazz drums, and I'm like, "God damn it!" Like, he couldn't, he probably could do like a fucking riff on the drums, like, but his choice of drums playing was jazz, and I was like, "All right, well." That sucks. So now the police are looking. Oh, they're at the main character's house.
Yeah.
And they're reading the "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" story.
Mm-hmm.
While the police are looking through the house. Oh, and now we're at the bar.
For Drumfest.
Why are they doing a countdown?
Yeah, what are we counting for?
It's midnight. It's Christmas, you motherfucking degenerates.
So they're going to do a countdown for midnight at Christmas? That's a weird thing to count down.
You guys aren't home, so Santa's not coming to your house to give you any presents. I hope you all rot in hell.
Wow, so Frank got his throat slit tied down with Christmas lights.
I like how is he alive? Bitch, you know he's not alive.
Yeah, but I guess it's one of those, like, you never know things.
Nah, I mean, you do know.
Yeah.
A big old gash like that, his, Colombian necktie, that's usually 100% death ratio.
Fair enough.
So now Santa Claus and fucking Mrs. Claus are at Drumfest. Oh, now we're back at the house. Oh, they're still reading 'Twas the Night.
Oh, it's supposed to be like, okay, so it's like a countdown to Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
All right, well, there's a recorder. Or is that a Nokia 5100?
It's a recorder.
Merry Christmas, you motherfuckers. And then all of a sudden the lights turn off.
And it's 25 December.
Who are these people?
And we have two elves tied up.
Mom.
Lisa. It's definitely an S&M event.
Oh,
exactly.
That was the girl at the pool.
Oh, so she wasn't dead.
That's a good twist. And then Mom.
Damn. So Mrs. Claus comes in hot with her crossbow, just shooting people. Why did she turn around and do a 180? Nobody's behind you. You just came in that way.
So they're just trying to clear out the bar.
Yep. So Santa is he whacked that dude in the face with his axe. He didn't kill him, like he just completely scarred him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Oh, Drumfest makes so much more sense now. Okay.
Yeah, drummer. I was like, where the fuck are you going to find
Nick
not Cannon and his homies out on fucking Drumline?
It's not dumb. That's not a dumb idea anymore.
Drumfest.
Okay, it makes sense.
Sly-ass devil.
Tricky.
That guy's fucking badge just said lice because it covered up police. So he just had lice on his fucking...
He's the lice police.
So now all these fucking people are hiding. Courtney, no. We can't be victims again.
You also don't want to be dead.
Ew, she just called her jingle whore. So it's been, 12 days. Like, do you think that Mrs. Claus is crimping her hair every day?
I think so.
Like, there's no way that she just has, like, leave-in shampoo and conditioner. Her hair looks all legit like that. Ugh, so they're trying to run away, and she steps into a fucking coyote trap?
Is that what that is?
I'd say a bear trap, but it only hit her fucking front of her foot.
And down goes Redhead.
Damn. No, Redhead stepped in the trap. Who the fuck was that girl? She caught a fucking crossbow arrow through the back of her neck, through her trachea. Mrs. Claus has some aim, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck tracheas. So the redhead's trying to be all tough. Hey, do you remember that you're in a fucking coyote trap and you can't run away? Like,
yeah, I don't know who that other girl was, but
yep. So now, what the fuck? We always say how tough, we think we would be. Like I said, Santa Claus just murdered all these people. And then the main character's boyfriend, who looks like he's never been in a fight his entire life, is like, I'm going to fight Santa. And Santa just like nonchalantly fucking cold cocks him with the butt of the axe again.
It's very good with that axe.
He is. He could be doing fucking FMA with that axe. So now the main character is, wait, stop, nobody else. And so now he's trying to fucking race with her. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, I gave you that fucking necklace that you've been wearing all movie. I'm waiting for him to be like, I'm your true father. Or like, you are the Pan. Like Rufio comes out.
So he turned Mom and Lisa Swan into IEDs.
Ooh.
That's not fun.
Fuck no, it's not. Yeah, see, you got to fight.
So he's
right.
Like into party. It's like he's giving her like a fatherly speech.
Yeah, man. You got to put everything in. Like, you got to give her the birds and the bees. You got to talk about, like, your body's going to be changing, how to shave, like, everything. You got to have that talk with her right now. You've been gone from her life for at least 21 years. You got to bring a baseball mitt and glove and shit, or ball.
So now Mrs. Claus is just, like, fucking with the redhead girl.
Right? She's growl at her like she's going to bite her. Right?
Oh, trying to scissor her while she's got her foot in that trap.
They're gonna have a snuggle struggle.
It's like, tickle party. This for all the birthdays I missed.
I mean, there's not many reasons to growl at somebody.
Well, it's even weirder is like, how did they get into those elf costumes? Oh, so she's saying, or Santa's saying, pull the trigger. She's like, I can't kill anybody.
Elements of the Dark Knight.
Uh-huh. Here it comes. It says you either choose one or I kill both. Both of these middle fingers. See, I mean, like, no offense, everybody, unless you had a fucked up childhood. Oh, wait, I thought he was going to make him choose between the mom or the friend. If anybody ever chose the friend over their mom, like, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, unless you had a really fucked up childhood.
I was about to say, like, there are bad parents.
Yeah. Oh. So he tricked her. Her gun was empty, and she went to shoot him in the head. He's like, you see, you are like me. Except you have both eyes and all your teeth. Call me Dad. Hi, nice to meet you. Uh-oh.
And he puts a grenade in her hand and pulls the pin.
Yep. She needs to hurry and shove that up his ass. Do you love her? So he's asking her boyfriend if he loves her.
Wow.
I mean, it's a grenade.
You could probably just throw it and you'd be fine.
Yeah,
right out the window.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't hit the
it's
frame.
a glass window. And then on top of that,
He's gotta
like,
miss
I
the
don't.
frame in the tree though.
Or just shove it in his shirt.
Yeah, but then at the same time, like, I heard that like grenade, like it doesn't explode like it does in movies. Like what gets you is the shrapnel from the grenade.
Well, yeah, and if you put it in that thick wool shirt, like it's all going to
Ex-
collect
Exactly.
in him for the most part.
Damn, you know what would be funny if the redhead who's now we're back at the redhead who's stuck in the coyote trap, and she just kicked the fucking Saint Nick's wife in the face, and she's now on the ground. What'd be fucked up is if the redhead girl like dies of like hypothermia because she dressed so what?
Warmly.
Yeah. She dies of hypothermia instead of being murdered by fucking Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
Well, yeah, what she's wearing is the opposite of a North Face jacket.
Right. Does North Face make fucking spaghetti strap tanks? I love the name brand.
Yeah.
So now we're back into the bar where the daughter is still fucking trying to decide who's going to get murdered. Oh. He's giving her 2 fucking detonators, huh?
Yeah.
But you see how she's facing him. So her left hand is her friend and her right hand is her mom. But if she turns around and looks at him, now the right hand is her friend and the left hand is her mom. So who the fuck is which one?
Oh, wow. Somebody shot Santa. Okay. Oh, that's the sheriff.
He's for sure retiring tomorrow now.
Yeah, right. Until Keanu Reeves shows up.
Okay, so fucking start doing something. What the fuck is going on? How is she holding everything?
She just lets go with the grenade. Oh, it's a smoke bomb.
Oh. Damn, jolly old Saint Nick is a motherfucking magician.
He just like ninja vanished.
Fuck yeah, he did, Batman. So like right now, they'd be like, he can't be too far. Like, look behind the drum set. Or like behind the Christmas tree right there.
Like nobody heard the door. So I think yeah.
Uh-oh, breaking news.
Breaking news.
OJ. Oh. Oh, so that's it. That's the breaking news that Santa Claus didn't get away with all 12 of the mercs.
Yeah.
This is
Yes,
Jamie
he
Lee
did.
Curtis.
Oh, he's gone. Yeah.
What did you just say?
Gone.
Yeah. Anthony's fucking up. You know what we should? No, there's no way we could do it, but have like a fucking.
It looks like
real.
Zool from Ghostbusters, kind of.
One suspect is believed to be in police custody. Yeah, and it's a picture of fucking Santa Claus, except he doesn't have a legit beard right now. Right. Like, if you see this guy who doesn't look anything like what he looks right now, call 911 immediately. Like, what the fuck? It shows like a picture of him from high school. And he's like, oh, all right. Well, if you see him, you know, pretend that he's older now and this is what he looks like. Call the cops immediately. So now what? What the fuck? We're back at the jail cell? So Mrs. Claus is back in custody, and fucking Sergeant Stifler is talking shit to her again.
Strutting that vest.
Hell yeah. It's like their suspenders. You know, you like have suspenders and you like put your thumbs in them and go up and down on the suspenders. That's what he's trying to do with that bulletproof vest. And now he's contemplating whatever the fuck she just said. Oh. She is pretty tall compared to that guy. Uh-oh. She says that daddy's coming to get her. Wait a second. Is this from the fucking beginning of the movie? Yep, this is from the beginning of the movie. All right. So she's saying that fucking Santa Claus is going to break her out, but he's like, nah, we hit him and he's hurt. And she's like, nah, no, you didn't. Suck a butt.
Oh, so we're back to the beginning now.
Yeah.
Oh, and she does like this.
The contortionist.
Yeah, like the double or ambidextrous thing.
No,
or the double joints. Double jointed, yeah.
Ambidextrous is left and right. Being able to write with left and right.
Yeah. No, double jointed.
God.
Yeah,
when I was a kid, I used to be able to do the fucking, put the cuffs behind my back and then go up and over. Your shoulder blades would pop, and then you'd be able to go to the front of them. Yeah, I used to be able to do that.
That just can't be good for your joints.
I mean, oh man, that's the end.
That's our movie.
Showed up behind him.
Yeah.
Simon Phillips, Paul Tanter. Good shit.
All right. We'll be back with some final thoughts on Once Upon a Time at Christmas. And we're back with final thoughts on Once Upon a Time at Christmas.
I think we need to drag that "and" out. Like, remember we did like bitch ass? It's like, and we're back. Like it's a fucking talk show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This drink, I'd like to point out, fucking, what am I drinking? Evan Williams and cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry Coke.
Is it good?
It's good.
All right.
Unlike. Just kidding. No.
You don't have to like cold brew. It's okay.
I feel like if I got that, like, so here's like our tradition. Thanksgiving morning and Christmas morning, and pretty much like if it's a cold winter night and there's a bonfire going on, like fucking Rumplemints and hot chocolate, like are fucking the most amazing drink ever. Rumplemints and hot chocolate, fucking beautiful. Like I feel like maybe if I make coffee, because the reason why your body like feels like shit when you're hungover is because your body is it's needing that alcohol. It's like I feel like if I were to make coffee when I'm hungover and pour a little bit of fucking the cold brew into it, but then put like fucking, creamer and shit like that.
Yeah.
Then it might taste good. Like I don't think it was the fucking alcohol taste that I didn't like. I think it was the coffee taste.
Okay.
That I didn't like.
Yeah, if you mixed it with other stuff and don't just take it straight, you're like mixing it with Coke.
Like, what if you just put that into like your fucking Keurig tank, and then you put the fucking cake up?
That might syrup up the works, though.
Dude, have you seen those assholes that fucking put Sprite in the fucking Keurig tank, and then people would start drinking like Sprite fucking coffee? That's fucked up.
Ew.
It's fucking hilarious, though.
That's good.
Disgusting.
Yeah. But, all right. Thoughts on fucking Once Upon a Time at Christmas?
I like I think I already mentioned this, but this is like my one like thing that just kind of like takes away from the movie. Everything else kind of really does add a lot because the characters are great. But the thing that I like, the 12 days thing, like if you're like, you get that like observer effect kind of thing where you're watching it from the outside and you can tell what's happening and you wonder why the cops don't understand what's happening. And it makes them look like they're just like, it's like bad police work.
Well, I think that we get that shit from watching the movies. Like fucking, I said, like Saw. I like the Saw movies, but it's because they stick to the same shit. So like when I watch Saw movies, like I try to be like, okay, he just said some kind of clue, like fucking try to figure the clue out before the movie actually says it.
Yeah.
Like that one where he's like, your son is safe. He has, just talk with me for 15 minutes. I was like, oh, his son's somewhere fucking for 15 minutes. And he literally was in a safe. And
it's all about keywords. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we have watched a few too many that we've like started to pick up on things, but like I did feel like the 12 days does like give you a level of predictability though, and
I think as soon as you realize it, because it took me a couple days into it to realize, like, wait a second.
Well, yeah, it took me like 3 or 4
the
days.
5 rings, but then again, like, I guarantee if like we play this for somebody who, like, I don't know, fucking Mariah Carey, who's like, I love Christmas songs, she would instantly be like, oh, that's a pair. Oh, that's 2 turtle doves. Oh, hench hens or whatever the fuck.
Henchins,
you know?
Yeah.
But for normal people who fucking really don't like Christmas music, like,
fair enough. Yeah.
we didn't fucking catch on to it. And so I guarantee the police, like, you really think that fucking whoever, Stifler and fucking Murtaugh, were fucking instantly love and have fucking Christmas music on their iPods? Fuck no, they don't.
Well, yeah. So if you're not thinking about it, I can see that.
He's
like,
too busy about retiring tomorrow to fucking think of shit. You know? But I thought it was
I think it comes down to the characters. Yeah. Like,
yeah, I thought it was a great concept, man.
Like Mr. and Mrs. Claus are really cool.
Uh-huh.
They kind of drive the movie.
Yeah. Like, for sure, like, great concept. Like I mentioned earlier, like, fucking finally doing something cool with Christmas music.
Yeah.
You know? Like, great concept of a movie, everything like that. I liked it.
Well,
I don't think the gore was over the top at all.
Oh no, it was proportional.
Yeah, and it was more too of the, these crazy assholes could really fucking do this to people. Like, there was no like superhuman strength or any bullshit like that.
Yeah,
Garrett.
Well, what did you think, Garrett?
If for all its hokiness and cheesiness, it came off like fairly polished to me, and then it made the hokey and the cheesy stuff almost feel kind of intentional and unimportant at that point to me. I was kind of doing the whole thing where it's like criticizing shit that's happening, but then recognizing this is a movie or whatnot. But it's hard for me to sometimes appreciate like fully human antagonists that just can't be shot by a single fucking bullet. Like, how are these people not shot yet by the cops? It just seems like that would end this whole entire problem. And
I can agree with it, but then there's the people that are be like, "Oh, you didn't have to shoot him." Well, he fucking murdered 57 people.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't need to do that. Like, nope. Guess what?
Well, I think it would, like, having an acknowledgement of the gun would have been better, but at the same time, like, I think I mentioned this when we did, because I think we're recording out of order. I can mention it at this point. We did De-Influencer, which will be out later.
Oh yeah,
and Simon Phillips plays a guy who has a gun in that one, and I mentioned how guns sort of like detract from the tension and the scariness of a scene, because it becomes the thing that takes over the scene. Because this guy has has the thing that trumps what everybody else has.
Yeah, so I think what Garrett, is like, Garrett, I think that's why we would survive scary movies. It's because if somebody broke into your house, Garrett, and you had a gun, you wouldn't fucking do the bad guy thing where you tie him up and be like, this is what my plan is. I'm going to murder you, and then I'm going to grab your wallet, and I'm going to see if you have money in it. I'm going to go to Burger King. I'm going to get something to eat. Because while you're fucking doing that person's fucking untying their hands or their fucking partner's coming up. Fucking shoot them. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Like, that's the exact, like, there's been a bunch of movies where the bad guy has him at gunpoint, or like the good guy. You're just like, guess what? You could have fucking been a hero, but now you're dead because you didn't just pull the fucking trigger. Like, hopefully And I say that very willingly. Hopefully, there's not a lawyer that would fucking defend fucking bad guy Santa Claus if he was murdered.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh no, the police didn't read his Miranda rights. Now that police officer's in trouble.
I mean, but people like Jose Baez exist, so.
You know, and then shit like, you know, Cain Vasquez gets in trouble for doing shit like that, you know, but yeah.
It would be funny if, like, you know, the FBI comes back and they're like, you know, we've tried everything. These people, we don't know how to help them. We don't know how to stop this killing spree. And so they decide to fly in a B-29 bomber and just bomb Woodridge. Just
say, fuck this town.
Incinerate
it. And then somebody's going to, like, you know, then they have a prequel to it where it's like, let's go to fucking vacation in Woodridge. Is this nice town? And it's like, I swear this town was right here last time we were here, but it's just a fucking crater. Yeah. Like,
yeah.
You know, I'm right there with you. Like, God damn it, just fucking shoot them. You know, but it's also like, I think earlier this evening, before we started recording, you guys were talking about fucking Lord of the Rings, right? Like, there's that shit where it's like, dude, why didn't the eagle just fly him to the fucking volcano? And you're just like, because then the movie would be literally 34 seconds long, and then the fucking movie's done.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what I'm getting at though is more about, so okay, people can make the argument, well, Garrett, it's a movie, and I fully agree with that sentiment. My thing is, if you're going to use that formula, try to write your scenes where there is a gun that could potentially kill them, not be in the scene. Because there were many scenes where someone had a gun that could have been used to just stop this.
Oh, yeah.
So my thinking is, like, don't use the gun in that scene, because then it helps you with continuity and it makes it feel a little bit more believable. But when you see the gun, you're just like, use it, you know, and it's just...
Well, yeah, it like pulls the reality out of the scene. Because I get it, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the best part about the movies is, like, you're putting yourself into those shoes.
Yes.
Where if I was there and that guy was there, I'd fucking be like, you know what? I was going to shoot him. But you guarantee, like, the sheriff is probably like, fuck, I can't shoot him because I want to arrest him. So that way he fucking, you know, has to go to prison for the rest of his life. No, fuck that guy. Shoot and kill him. You know, fuck the justice system.
You could just do what they do in some of the movies, just yell, put down the axe. Wait, don't hit me with that. And then
give me a reason. Stop resisting. And then fucking shoot it.
And then shoot him because somebody heard you say it. So it counts.
But that's the type of shit where, you know, where you put yourself into their shoes and you're like, I would have just fucking shot him. You know, but then, like, you got to think about it. It's like, no, because then they got to be like, oh, I want them to rot in jail. What's worse? Fucking rotting in jail or just being fucking shot and bleeding to death? Fucking a painful death. You know, my buddy works for fucking the commissary for prison. Sometimes he delivers like fucking TVs and DVD players, iPods.
How do they get this kind of money?
Because they work for $2 an hour.
And they just save up their money?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but could you imagine that? Going to fucking prison and be like, all right, motherfucker, I got NFL fucking press box, whatever the fuck it's
Sunday
called.
ticket.
Yes.
Or no, it's NFL Plus now.
Whatever the fuck it is, you know?
I saw that advertisement. I was like, they changed the name. Wow.
Yeah. Just like that, where it's like, just shoot him. Well, I don't want to hurt his feelings if I shoot him. He just murdered 54 people.
I get it. We're dealing with the honest cops, not the ones that realize he's a menace and they could just end it.
And be a hero.
Right. And nobody would be mad at you.
Except for that guy. Right. But
honest Carl.
Fucking Carl.
But yeah, I had fun with it. I thought it's like a good, like this feels like the first movie, which the first movie always does feel like in a series of movies feels like a little thin.
Yeah, because what's the second one? Once Upon a Time at Christmas?
The nights before Christmas.
Nights before Christmas or something.
Yeah, the nights before Christmas.
Yeah.
Like the first movie always feels a little thin just because you're building characters and you're building story, and some of the characters aren't going to make it, and the ones that do, then when you get to that second movie, it's just like if you're doing it right, that switch is flipped, and it's like it's fucking go time, murder, 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 murder. And like that's the way that I think, you know, like they laid the groundwork well.
Yeah, Woodridge will be a open carry town in the second one.
Jesus,
it's Tombstone, New York.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's in fucking New York. So do not a lot of people not carry guns in New York?
I mean, no, because okay,
I'm gonna text Jay-Z,
no, because
and Beyonce, and be like, "Yo, y'all carry guns, motherfuckers."
I don't think you're allowed to, because like, or at least until recently, like you weren't allowed to, because there was that movie, Maniac, Tom Savini,
Maniac Cop.
No, not Maniac Cop. No, Maniac. Like Tom Savini did the movie Maniac, where there's this scene off of like one of the like the turnpikes, like by the water, and like he plays the character like they go off to like some makeout point, and the maniac comes up and shoots them with a gun, and it's like a fake dummy of himself, like of Tom Savini. Like he made a dummy of himself, like filled with like, you know, all the stuff like to make it look like as soon as you shoot, like it looks like brains and
just
shit,
pumpkin seeds.
It's like it's all sorts of fucked up meat shit. Like, and apparently at that time in New York there was an ordinance that you cannot fire a gun in county, like in county range, and so they literally had to shoot the scene where like they get one shot at this. We're gonna shoot and we hope we get it, and then we just have to pack everything up and drive out of here.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, and like so in New York, I'm assuming that it's not a gun place now,
which is really weird because they've got like fucking the Bronx and Harlem and fucking, you know.
Which that's another, now that you mentioned it, that's another funny thing. The first New York City marathon, it was supposed to be the first 5 boroughs marathon, but they have to go through Brooklyn in the 70s.
God.
Yeah. and so
you're right, everybody. Welcome to get your fucking asses whooped.
No, so literally, like to get the 26 miles, they do this thing where they go like a tenth of a mile into Brooklyn, and we're right back out. Like
they just run like fucking ladders. They just run forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Like such a fucked up, right? Like, what the fuck, man?
I think that was like 76.
Yeah, I know Nas, Big Pun, Fat Joe, Jay-Z, you know, Diamond Dash. You tell me none of them are strapped. Fitty.
Biggie.
All the blood's rushing to my face because I'm upside down. Fitty.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. But, all right. We should close this one out.
Wrap it up.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here, Garrett. We appreciate it. Sure.
Yeah, that one was fun.
Right, there's no outro music.
We don't have outro music. Well, not right now. I add it in later.
We need to get that one where it's like you're talking too much and it instantly start playing like at the Grammys.
Oh, the
like really, you're fucking playing me off. It's like all right, everybody gotta go, and then just hang up.
Yeah,
be fucked.
That'd be funny.
But all right.
Well, we'll talk to you next time. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and YouTube.
Well, I think that's all.
That's all of them. That's all the.
Eric keeps saying. What does he keep saying? Twitter.
Oh, we
don't have a Twitter yet.
We don't have a Twitter.
Sorry, Eric.
It's cool. All right, we'll talk.
She'll buff out.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next time, and yeah, that's
Good
it.
Night.
Good night.
Unless you're right, how the fuck am I going to like? I gotta wake up and do a fucking hour and a half commute, like in the morning, and they're telling me good night. You know, what the fuck? Like we needed like a Ron Burgundy sign off.
You stay
fuck
classy.
you, San Diego. You know, everybody's like, "What the fuck, bro? That's where you're born and raised." Yeah, All right. Thanks.
Later. Thank you for listening to the podcast. This podcast is available on all major podcast networks and YouTube. If you like what you're hearing, please follow, like, and subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.